The Johnson's Wax Program with Fibber McGee and Molly. The makers of Johnson's Wax products for home and industry present Fibber McGee and Molly with Bill Thompson, Gail Gordon, Arthur Q. Bryan, and me, Harlow Wilcox. The script is by Don Quinn and Phil Leslie. Music by the King's Men and Billy Mills Orchestra. Women who have been using Johnson's self-polishing Glow Coat for years now like it even better than ever. And here's why. Glow Coat has been improved. The new Johnson's self-polishing Glow Coat now shines nearly twice as bright as ever before. Try it and you'll see the difference in an instant. Glow Coat will make your kitchen linoleum glow with a bright new beauty. That brighter Glow Coat shine will make your linoleum and other floors look years younger. And at the same time, it'll make them last years longer. That gleaming coat of tough wax takes the punishment and helps protect your linoleum from wear. It's mighty easy to use, too. You merely apply and let dry. There's no rubbing or buffing. A gleaming Glow Coat surface is a surface easy to keep clean. Dust, dirt, and spilled things can be whisked away with just a wipe of a damp cloth. Be sure to try the improved Johnson's self-polishing Glow Coat. More than ever, it's the better way to bring out the beauty of the home.
Look on the bright side, shine up the right side, bring out the beauty of the home.
When a housewife like Mrs. Molly McGee starts gazing thoughtfully around the living room with that I wonder how much it would cost to redecorate look in her eyes, it's high time that a man like Mr. McGee, who's been pinching the budget for a new bowling ball, did some fast thinking. Like right now, as we join Fibber McGee and Molly.
Now, let me see. If the walls were painted sort of a dusty green and the ceiling an off-white, this carpet would still be all right.
Hey, Molly, you know what month this is?
Yes, February. And we've got to get that old floor lamp out of here.
Huh?
It's been knocked over so many times it ducks whenever we come into the room. Now, I've been thinking that if we have the walls painted a dusty
You
green...
said it, kiddo. That floor lamp is a nuisance.
It used to have 3 speeds.
Yeah, I know. Dim, flicker, and out. Let's get rid of it.
Fine, that's a good start. Now, I was thinking...
You were thinking? What do you think I've been doing lying here studying this Popular Mechanics magazine my head off? I've been studying how to make a beautiful new lamp, Molly. A new lamp out of an old spittoon. Ain't that a coincidence for you?
Well, it's a coincidence, sweetheart, but not for me.
Huh?
In the first place, while cuspidors may have a certain historic charm and look cute in the windows of antique shops, I want none of them in my living room.
Even made into a lamp with flowers growing out in it?
I wouldn't want one if it were made into a crystal chandelier with sunny tufts growing out of it. Now, look, McGee. This living room needs a
new lamp. You bet it does, baby. And I'm just the guy that can whip one up for you. Who was it that made all the best stuff in my 8th grade manual training class back in Peoria?
Little Charlie Carell.
Yeah, and he had the bench right next to me, and I saw how he did everything. Throw that old floor lamp out, Snooky, before the sun sets tonight. I'm going to make you a new one. A new lamp now, and maybe next year we can have the whole room redecorated. Huh?
We can't do it this year?
I don't see how, baby. I'll know better after March 15th. And if you see me laughing while I pay our income tax, don't get alarmed. I'll be reaching so far down for the dough, I'll be tickling my own feet. Oh, boy. Every year.
Come in.
Oh, hi, old-timer.
Hello, Mr. Old-timer.
Hello there, kids. What you doing?
I was just about to start making a new table lamp out of something old, Timer. You know anything about handicraft?
Nope. Only member of my family that took manual training was my brother.
What was his name?
Manual?
Oh.
Manual trained to be a blacksmith.
Yeah?
Mighty good one, too.
Yeah.
I can close my eyes and see old Manual yet, standing in the barn basement on a stepladder, reaching up to shoe a horse.
On a ladder in the basement?
Reaching up to shoe a horse.
Well, now, kids, a horse don't just sit in a chair and stick his foot out and say, "That's very nice, but have you got the same thing in alligator like people do?" A horse just stands there.
Yes, but...
So, Manual, he cut a hole in the barn floor, hired a kid to lead a horse over the hole till the proper hoof was showing. Then he'd run downstairs, climb up the ladder, and glue the shoe on.
Look, old-timer, in the first place, all that stuff isn't necessary. You just pick up 1 foot at a time and put the shoe on.
And you don't glue the shoe on, you nail it on.
Yeah, nails.
Nail it on? Oh, daughter, I'm disappointed in you.
Huh?
Standing there so sweet and gentle looking and suggesting somebody hammer nails into a dumb animal, man's best friend.
But it don't hurt them. They haven't got any feeling in their hoofs.
How do you know, Johnny? You ever been a horse?
Why, of course he hasn't, but...
Well, I have. I don't want anybody nailing my shoes on.
What do you mean you were a horse?
Well, I wasn't a complete horse, Johnny. Just the front end. Me and another feller, we was a horse and circus once.
Oh.
But he got the heaves one summer and had to quit the act.
Well, I've always wanted to know a horse personally to speak to. Would you care for some nice fresh oatmeal cookies?
That's pretty good, daughter. That ain't the way I heard it.
How did you hear it?
Well, the way I heard it, Johnny, one feller says to t'other feller, says, I see where Russia's just passed a law where they ain't allowed to talk to foreigners. That's pretty silly, says t'other feller. They're all foreigners themselves. Well, good luck shoeing your horse, Johnny. So long, daughter.
Well, now, let me see. First I get the shoe red hot and then the nail. Hey, what am I? I'm not shoeing a horse. I'm going to make a table lamp.
That's what you said anyway, but out of what?
Oh, I'll find something.
Well, while you try to think of it, I'll run upstairs and vacuum the guest room.
Okay.
Let me know now what you decide to use.
Okay, Tootsie. Ah, there goes a good kid. What does she care if I'm not very handy at making things? As long as I'm kind and generous and tactful and sweet and quiet and understanding and tolerant and patient and gentle and unassuming and modest. Hey, my gosh, here's just the thing to make a lamp out of. This old pewter teapot. Oh, boy, this'll be a cinch. All I got to do is get the... Uh-oh. Come in.
Hi, mister.
Oh, hi, Teeny.
Where's Miss McGee? Where is she?
She's upstairs, sis. Vacuum the guest room. Why?
Well, gee, mister, she almost never seems to be here when I come in.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I thought maybe she didn't like little children or something.
No, it's just a coincidence, I guess, Teeny. She's very fond of little children.
Hey, what you doing with the teapot, mister? What you doing with it? What you,
Shh, not so loud, sis. I'm going to make a lamp out of this and surprise my wife.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
That'll be dandy, I bet
Yeah.
you. That's an awful pretty teapot.
You think so?
Well,
I said you think so?
Think what?
That it's very pretty.
What is?
This teapot.
What about
I
it?
think it's very pretty.
Gee, I do too, I bet you. Gee, that's one of the prettiest silver teapots I ever saw, mister.
Ah, but it isn't silver, sis. It's pewter.
Gee, honest?
Yep.
My brother used to raise pewter pigeons once, but all the neighbors...
No. Not powder. Pewter. This teapot is made of pewter. It's a metal. An alloy, rather. You know what an alloy is, sis?
Oh.
Hmm?
Oh, everybody knows that, mister. An alloy is a little thin street that runs behind people's garages. Oh, you're just kidding me, I bet you.
Look, sis, I've always said that the day you don't learn at least one thing is a day wasted. Now you take pewter.
Okay.
Pewter is an alloy, which in this case is a combination of 3 metals. Silver, nickel, and pewt. Pewt is a rare metal that is found only on the west coast of Putagonia. Pewt has to be mined very quickly because it spoils when exposed to the air. Thus we get the term putrefied. If it spoils, it's no good except for fertilizer, which they spread on the fields to raise petunias and potatoes. Isn't that interesting?
It sure is, mister. Thanks ever so much.
That's okay, Taney. You'll learn more about it when you start studying botany and geometry and stuff.
Oh, I know what geometry is now, I bet you.
Oh, you do, eh? Well, what is it? Come on. Tell me, what's geometry, if you know?
Geometry is... Well, geometry is what the little acorn said when it grew up.
Huh?
Geometry. betcha we both learned something today, I betcha. Goodbye now.
Yeah, maybe we have, but I haven't learned to keep my big fat mouth shut in front of that midget.
Billy Mills in the orchestra, and I've got a feeling I'm falling.
See this now. I'm in the dining room, Molly, but don't come in. This is confidential. Now, wait a minute. I'm coming out. Throw this tablecloth over there. You want me for something, Molly?
Nothing in particular, McGee. What are you doing?
No, it's a surprise. I'll show it to you when I get it finished.
Is it the lamp?
Yep, and is it ever going to be beautiful?
Oh, good.
This is the best thing I've made since that saddle I hand-tooled for Mayor Moore.
You mean Mort Moore, the mayor of Miramar?
Yeah. Remember the saddle I hand-tooled for him and that little mare of his named Mary?
Well, I vaguely remember.
Sure, you remember Mayor Mort Moore of Miramar and his little mare Mary? The minute I seen Mort's mare, I says, Moore, I says, that's a very merry little mare. And he says, yes, he says, the merrier the merrier. And furthermore, as the mayor of Miramar, my mare Mary is more than any mare in Miramar. And I says, that's merely Mary too.
Come in, Point Killer. It's Mr. Williams, the weatherman. Hello, Mr. Williams.
Hello, Mrs. McGee. Hello, McGee.
Hi, Foggy. Where you been keeping yourself?
Yes, we haven't seen you since last Tuesday.
Well, I've been busy at the office all week with some experiments.
No kidding, Foggy. Ever make any artificial lightning?
Well, yes, once. But that was strictly inadvertent.
Oh.
How on earth could you make lightning accidentally?
I dropped a nickel, it bounced into a wall plug, and I tried to pry it out with a hairpin.
Gosh, that was a pretty dumb maneuver, Foggy. What happened?
There was a sheet of blue flame which burned my trousers off at the knees, and I was hurled violently backward into the lap of a very attractive young lady. Having made her so conspicuous, I felt it my duty to ask her to marry me.
Oh. Isn't that the most romantic thing you ever heard, McGee?
Yeah.
I'm going to get Mrs. Williams to tell me all about it.
Please don't, Mrs. McGee. This was another girl.
Oh.
You mean the one you fell over refused to marry you?
Yes, she said she wouldn't marry a man who was idiotic enough to stick hairpins into the light sockets.
Well, you ought to tell Mrs. Williams, Mr. Williams. I imagine she'd get a big laugh out of it.
Yes, and when she stopped laughing, there would be a slight pause, and she would ask me how I happened to have a hairpin with me.
How did you?
That is a long story which I haven't time to invent just now. Good day.
Probably.
You know, that's rather sweet and old-fashioned, McGee.
What, getting caught with a hairpin in your pocket?
No. Thinking you have to ask a girl to marry you just because you fell into her lap.
Yeah, as the guy says when he sat on the phonograph needle, this is positively mid-Victorian.
Oh.
Well, back to work, kiddo. Oh, I had a little doggy who was an awful fool, half Spitz and half Retriever, which resulted in a drool. Oh, the monkey and the... Now, let me see.
Ah, bless his little heart. He'll save me $7 with his homemade table lamp, and it'll cost us $75 to put the dining room back together again. Ah, well.
Hi, Molly. Hi. Hey, where's Fibber?
He's in the dining room, Mr. Wilcox. Can't you hear him?
Hey, pal. What are you doing?
Oh, hi, Junior. I'm working on a little surprise for Molly. I'm making a table lamp, but she don't know what oughta.
She what?
I said she don't know what oughta.
She don't know what oughta.
No.
What he means, Mr. Wilcox, is that he's making me a table lamp, but I'm totally ignorant of what particular properties he is utilizing in its construction.
That's what I says. She knows I'm making a lamp, but she don't know what oughta. That's plain English, ain't it?
Plain? It's positively homely. But look, what brought on this burst of creative construction, pal?
Well, we need some new things for this living room, Mr. Wilcox, but we're settling for a new table lamp, which himself here is dreaming up with a hunk of wire, the neighbor's tools, and some materials about which I remain in happy ignorance.
Yeah, she knows I'm making it, but she don't know what oughta.
Well, personally, Molly, I've always thought this living room was completely charming. Your whole house is, for that matter.
Oh, Mr. Wilcox, how about that tall old floor lamp? That thing is more dated than a cigar counter sales girl.
Well, the lamp may be, yes, but the rest of your things are in fine shape. Your whole house gleams with hospitality. You know, I particularly like your kitchen.
Oh, now, Mr. Wilcox,
You know, if every woman knew, as you know, that Johnson's Glow Coat beautifies your linoleum as it protects, saves time and labor, and makes build things so much easier to wipe up, they'd have a lot more time to watch their husbands make table lamps.
Lots of women haven't got husbands with enough talent to make table lamps.
I'll bet when you first found out that Glow Coat needs no rubbing or buffing and dries in 20 minutes or less to a handsome, color-brightening finish.
Yeah, look, Waxy.
Yes, pal.
You gotta hurry away.
As a matter of fact, I have, yes.
Why?
I'm cooking dinner for Spaniel Eyes tonight.
Oh?
My own recipe for stew.
Oh, isn't that nice? You're going to cook a stew for your wife.
Yeah, but she don't know what oughta. See you later, folks.
Now, then back to work. Now, see, where's my hacksaw? Oh, here it is. Oh, I had a little marmoset, a handy little sinner. He'd help marmoset the table almost every night for dinner. Oh, the monkey and the coconut. Hey, Molly, we got any Scotch tape?
No, Uncle Dennis used it all up when he was packing his bags to leave.
What do you need all that Scotch tape for?
He said his scotch was always shaking loose.
Oh, I had a little crocodile.
Come in. Well, hello there, Mr. Wimple. Do come in.
Hi there, Wimp. Be with you in just a sec.
Hello, folks. This is a familiar scene. Husband in one room, wife in the other room, sitting with their backs to each other. Makes me kind of homesick.
He's making me a table lamp, Mr. Wimple, but he doesn't want me to see it until it's finished.
Yeah, she knows I'm making it, Wimp, but she don't know what oughta. You ever do much handicraft work?
Well, no, not much, Mr. McGee. I just watch birds and write greeting cards.
Still making a bum out of Longfellow, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Have you written a Valentine to your wife yet?
2 of them.
Oh?
Would you like to hear the one I'm sending her anonymously?
Oh, I'd love to, Mr. Wimple. I've always been fond of poetry anyway. Edgar Guest came to visit us once. The room he slept in, we still refer to as the guest room.
Go ahead, Wimp. Let's hear the poem.
All righty. It goes, to Sweetie Face, my Valentine. Here's to you, my sweet Valentine, with the heart and the lace and the old familiar line. For year after year I've been writing this stuff. If you had any sense, you would know it was guff. But no, you just grab it with tears in your eyes and read it like it was a tremendous surprise. I'm afraid it's the last you'll be getting from me, because Cupid is stupid. Do you have to be?
Not very sentimental, is it, Mr. Wimple?
Well, with Wimp's setup, I don't imagine he has very many sentimental moments, do you, Wimp?
Oh, I used to, Mr. McGee.
Yeah?
I remember one summer when I was first married to you-know-who.
Yeah.
We were out canoeing one night.
Yeah?
There wasn't any moon, and it was so dark, and I said, Sweetie Face, I said,
Let's just drift and hold hands and not say a word to each other.
Oh, wasn't that sweet?
Yes. And then I filled one of my gloves with wet sand, gave it to her to hold, slipped over the side, swam ashore, and played snooker till almost midnight. Goodbye now.
The King's Men and the Secretary Song.
Down at the office, they're all agog. The old typewriter has a new stenog. She has a brand new trick. She types to a red-hot lick. From 9 to 5 all week, you ought to see her technique. Beepity-bop-bop, beepity-bop-bop, space. Beepity-bop-bop, type the letters in place. Beepity-bop-bop, and you'll never go wrong with the Merry Secretary Song. Beepity-bop-bop, beepity-bop-bop, dot. Beepity-bop-bop, you're improving a lot. Beepity-bop-bop, as you rock it along, that's the Merry Secretary Song. She has a lot of fun when her work is done. The fellas gather round in a bunch, 'cause they can hardly wait to see the one she'll date when she's off from 12 to 1. Lunch, beepity-bop-bop, that's the beat she plays. Beepity-bop-bop, do it right, get a raise. Beepity-bop-bop, keep the rhythm strong with the Merry Secretary Song. Beepity-bop-bop, beepity-bop-bop, dash. Beepity-bop, she's quick as a flash. Now is the time for all good men to come to the aid. The Merry Secretary Song. Beepity-bop-bop, beepity-bop-bop, quote. Beepity-bop, just look what she wrote. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy. The Merry Secretary Song. She has a lot of fun when her work is all done, 'cause the fellas gather round in a bunch. They can hardly wait to see the one she'll date when she's off from 12 to 1. Luncheon, beepity-bop-bop, her typewriter plays. Beepity-bop-bop, oh, she'll get a raise. Beepity-bop-bop, beepity-bop. The Merry, Merry Secretary Song.
McGee, here's a package that just came special delivery from the Bonton. Shall I open it for
No,
you?
no. I should say not, kiddo. Thanks anyway. Just hand it here. And don't look at what I'm doing.
All right, I've got my head turned away.
Much obliged. Now, you go back and sit down, Tootsie. I'll have this lamp finished and nothing flat. And believe me, it's the best job I ever done. There's going to be a lot of scorched eyeballs around here if people won't be able to take their eyes off this lamp like I don't think they will.
How was that again, dearie?
I says if people won't be able to take their eyes off this lamp like I don't think they will, there'll be a lot of scorched eyeballs.
Come in. For goodness sakes, Dr. Gamble. Come right in, Doctor.
Thank you, my dear. And where is little Limberlip today?
Oh, he's just in the dining room there.
Here I am, Doc. Be with you in just a sec.
What's he doing in there?
Well, he's making me a table lamp, Doctor.
What out of?
I don't know what out of.
A table lamp. I hope you won't be hurt, my dear, if I get under the table the first time he turns it on.
Oh, no. Just make room for me is all, because I...
Hi there, old fever blister. What made you run away from the hospital at this time of day? Somebody come in with a contagious disease?
To me, Slackjaw, germs are far less repulsive than some of the larger forms of animal life.
Anything personal in that remark?
What do you think?
I don't think so.
You're just modest.
Thank you.
Not at all.
Pardon me, Alphonse and Gaston, but I'd like to know how you're getting along with my table lamp, McGee.
Oh, baby, it's going to be a Lulu. The best job I ever done. I'm making Molly a table lamp, Doc, but she don't know how to hop and what.
When will the lowbrow public be permitted to behold this hand-soldered epic, Chisel Fizzle?
Yes, I'm getting very impatient, dearie. Remember, you promised I'd have it today.
He keeps promises like I keep a 29-inch waistline.
Nevertheless, Medicine Ball, when I make a promise, I make a promise. My motto is never break a promise to a child or a woman. Grown men can look after themselves. Give me 5 minutes, Molly.
5 minutes it is, McGee.
Come on, Doc. You can lend me a surgical hand.
Oh, are you using hands on this? Everything you've built up till now, I thought you made with your teeth and your elbows.
You have 4 minutes and 50 seconds, dearie.
Uh-oh. Come on, Docie. Come in when I call you, Molly. Take a peek under that tablecloth, Doc. That's the lamp. I filled it with cement to give it some weight, and then I bored a hole through the bottom, wired it up through here, see? And I bought this blue and silver lampshade at the Bonton. Hand me that wire, will you?
Here you are. And while it hurts me to say this, my boy, that is really a beautiful lamp.
Betcha.
A pewter teapot with that blue and silver shade was pure inspiration.
Yeah, you said it. Now let me turn it on, see if it works.
Perfect. Perfect. Well, here's the shade. And a handsome one it is, too.
Thanks. It cost me $3.79, but when I get in a creative mood like this, cost means nothing. Hold her steady while I screw it on.
Okay.
There we are.
Time's up, McGee.
And it's all finished. Throw that tablecloth over it again, Doc. We'll unveil it like the beautiful thing it is.
Okay. My dear, you have a great surprise in store for you.
Heavenly days, I'm so excited. Don't keep me in suspense any longer, McGee. Let's see it.
Okay, now you stand right over there where you can get the best view of it. When I count to 3, Doc, you yank the tablecloth off.
It will be a pleasure to yank the sheet off something that won't peer up at me and ask how big the incision will be. You ready?
1.
I was just going to say, McGee, it's a good thing you're finished with that because I've got to run over to Mrs. Williams.
Over to Foggy Williams's? What for?
Just to return an antique pewter teapot she loaned me for my party last week.
A pew? A pew?
She says it doesn't look very valuable, but it was made by Paul Revere himself back in 1768.
A pew?
Come on, boys. What are we waiting for?
A pew? A pew? A pew?
Better get his bed ready, my dear.
A pew?
I think I've got a patient on my hands.
A pew? A pew?
What's the matter?
A pew?
Many times I've said that genuine Johnson's paste wax adds to the beauty of your home. Well, here's an easy way for you to see just how true that statement is. Choose 2 pieces of furniture or 2 sections of a floor. Polish one with Johnson's wax and compare the 2. The one you've polished will have a new, warm beauty that will make the other seem, well, rather dull and ordinary by comparison. You see, Johnson's wax adds luster that makes your floors and furniture glow with a delightfully bright richness. That hard protective coat of shining wax makes all precious things so much more easy to keep clean, too. Dust and dirt won't stick to a surface gleaming with that tough protective coat of wax. And the same shining coat that makes things easy to clean protects fine finishes from stains and scratches. Try Johnson's paste wax. Look at the gleaming, glowing results which bring out the beauty of your home.
Look on the bright side, shine up the right side, bring out the beauty of the home.
Well, I just talked to Mrs. Williams, McGee.
What'd she say, kiddo? What'd she say? Is she awful sore at me?
No, she thought it made a beautiful lamp. She just loved it.
Oh, boy.
But she says it depends on what Mr. Williams says.
Ain't he home yet?
No, he had to take his groundhog to the vet.
His groundhog to the vet? What's the matter with it?
Shock.
Shock?
It saw its shadow yesterday and knew it would have 6 weeks more of Mr. Williams.
Oh.
Isn't that ridiculous?
Yeah. Good night.
Good night, all.
The makers of Johnson's Wax Products, Racine, Wisconsin, bring you Fibber McGee and Molly each Tuesday night. Be with us again next week, won't you? Good night.
This is NBC, the National Broadcasting Company.
The Johnson Wax Program with Fibber McGee and Molly. The makers of Johnson Wax Products for home and industry present Fibber McGee and Molly, written by Don Quinn and Phil Leslie, with music by the King's Men and Billy Mills Orchestra. Do you remember when your kitchen linoleum was brand new? You probably got a big thrill out of it, and you decided that you were certainly going to take good care of it. Well, have you? Does it still look almost new? It would if you'd begun right away to protect it with Johnson's Self-Polishing Glow Coat. Because when you apply Glow Coat to linoleum, you're putting down a tough shield that protects the finish against wear and dirt and moisture. The thin, invisible film of Glow Coat itself takes the wear, and the surface underneath is safe. That's why the regular use of Glow Coat makes linoleum last much longer, besides keeping it sparkling and beautiful. Glow Coat is easy to use because it needs no rubbing or buffing. You simply apply and let dry. Conservation begins at home. In fact, it begins in your own kitchen, the very first time you use Johnson's self-polishing Glow Coat. Whoever said the hand is quicker than the eye never saw the squire of 79 Wistful Vista practicing sleight of hand. Get a load of the old Butterfingers right now. With a book of magic, a deck of cards, and 10 thumbs. As we meet, Fibber McGee and Molly.
Do that last trick again, McGee. That was very good.
What'd I do?
Made a card jump out of the deck into the cup of your pants.
Oh, so that's where that other card went. My gosh, I've been looking all over for it. Here, let me try this one. Here, take a card. Any card.
All right. I'll take this one.
It's the 10 of diamonds.
Well, heavenly days. That's wonderful, dearie.
Just a simple feat, my dear. The answer is quite amusing when you read it. Whoop,
Oh,
that's
Here.
all over the place.
I'll help you pick them up. They're all over. Say, I know how you did that trick.
Huh?
They're all the 10 of diamonds.
You'd have never knew if I hadn't have dropped them.
I like the trick better, though, where you made the glass of water disappear. You know, when the rubber band pulls it up your sleeve.
Hey, how'd you know it went up my sleeve?
I saw it go. Besides, your sleeve leaked for 15 minutes afterwards.
Now, I need a little more practice on that one.
What on earth is this all about, McGee?
I'm doing a magic act at the Elk Smoker tonight.
Why, you never did any magic before. Isn't the time a little short to learn a magic routine?
No, not for anybody with my natural dexterity. And after my years in vaudeville, I got a great line of patter to cover up any mistakes I make.
Well, I think it was mean of the entertainment committee to ask you to do this with so little time to prepare, though.
Oh, they didn't ask me. I volunteered. In fact, they begged me not to do it. They says it takes years for anybody to get to be a good magician. And I says, yes, for the average ham-handed oaf, I says, but not for me, I says. Give me half a day to practice, I says, and I'll make your eyes bug out so far it'll take a truant officer to round up your pupils.
What did they say, if it's fit for a lady's ears?
Well, sir, I showed them one simple little feat of legerdemain that stopped them right in their tracks.
Really?
Took a $50, see? Made a pass over, and whammo, no $50. Had them completely baffled.
Where did it go?
I'm darned if I know. I've been looking for it ever since I got home. But it takes a pretty smooth magician to fool even himself, you'll admit that.
What tricks are you going to do tonight, dearie?
Well, the way I got my routine laid out is like this here. First, I do a few simple stuff with coins.
Yeah?
Then I'll do some rope tricks. Cut a rope in 5 places and restore it.
For goodness sakes, can you really do that?
Well, Natch, it's right here in the book. I just read it over once and I can do it like a mice. Here, I'll take this piece of rope, you see? Absolutely undamaged. Examine it, please.
I find it completely undamaged, Professor.
Exactly. Now then...
Hello, Mr. McGee. Hello, Mrs. McGee.
Hello, Alice. Have a chair while the mighty mystic McGee mystifies, amazes, and instructs.
Yeah, get a load of this, kid. I'm practicing my magic act for the Elk Smoker tonight.
Oh, gee, I wish I could be there.
You like magic, Alice?
No, but I've never seen an elk smoke.
Let's leave the levity to the magician, shall we? You see this rope, Alice?
Yes, jeepers, that's a wonderful trick, Mr. McGee. Do it again.
Doggone it, I haven't even done the trick yet.
Oh. He cuts the rope in 5 places, Alice, and then makes it all into one piece again, you see?
It's an amazing illusion. Most people think the magician has an extra piece of rope hid under his coat or up his sleeve.
Has he?
Why, certainly not. Anyway, I don't think so. Hand me the book there, Alice. Page 26. No rope up the sleeve.
Wouldn't it be safer tonight, dear, if you just took the book along and read him the tricks?
Oh, I can do them. Now, I'll take this piece of rope, see? I take it in the middle like this here and cut it. Whoops. Okay. I now have 2 pieces of rope, of which both pieces are of equal size and length.
Jeepers, this is simply wonderful.
He hasn't done the trick yet, Alice.
Oh.
Now then, your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. I will now proceed to restore the rope to one single undamaged piece. I take my magic wand. Hey, where's my wand?
What's the stick under your arm?
Huh? Oh, yes. I take my magic wand, wave it over the rope, abracadabra, presto, and I have here My gosh, a bowl of goldfish.
Where on earth did they come from?
I'm doggone if I know. I must have been doing the wrong trick. Did you give me page 26, Alice?
Oh, I thought you said 76. I'm sorry.
No, forget it. In fact, I can use this trick in my act with a little patter like this. You see, folks, I always like to have a few goldfish around anyhow. Every 4 weeks, I walk through the woods trying to find a brook with goldfish in it. I belong to the Brook of the Month Club. Thank you. Now for my famous illusion, sawing a woman in half. Would one of you ladies kindly step up on the
Not
stage?
me, McGee. I've got to go make the bed.
Oh, I've got to go to work. Goodbye now.
Cowards. I'll pass.
Billy Mills in the orchestra, and There Must Be a Way.
Magic, dearie.
Oh, wonderful. I'm working on the trick now where I borrow a watch from somebody, smash it with a hammer, and then shoot it out of a pistol. Good as new.
Well, I shudder to think how many places that trick could go wrong.
But I got that one down slicker than a wet spaniel. Let me take your wristwatch.
No.
Oh, come on. I won't hurt it.
No.
Please.
No, McGee. Positively no.
Ah.
You gave me this watch as an anniversary present. I'll not have it hammered to pieces nor shot out of pistols.
It's just a trick. I'm pretty sure I can do it.
But, dearie, this watch is worth a great deal of money, aside from its sentimental value.
Yeah. But the better the watch, the more impressive the trick is, see? Nobody cares if you bang up a $1 turnip. But when you see a gold and diamond creation being battered to pieces...
Oh, no. McGee, it wouldn't be right to...
Who's that?
Mrs. Carstairs.
Oh, hot dog. She's got a wristwatch that's worth $3,000. Platinum and emeralds. Come in.
Hello there, Mrs. Carstairs. Do come in.
How do you do, my dear?
Hi, Carstairs. I'm glad to see you. You're just in time to see some parlor magic that'll make your faded old eyes light up like a burning barn. You got your wristwatch on?
Now, McGee, for goodness sakes, don't...
Why did you ask, Mr. McGee?
I wanted to show you a trick, Kirsty. Come on, let me take it.
Very well, but please handle it carefully. It's extremely valuable.
If this doesn't work, McGee, you better reload that pistol fast. You're going to have to shoot your way out of here.
May I ask what this is all about?
I'm studying magic, Kirsty. I'm going to smash this watch with a hammer, vanish the pieces, then shoot it out of this pistol without a scratch onto it.
And if it doesn't work?
I haven't failed yet.
How many times have you done it?
Well, this will be the first time. Well, here we go, laughing and scratching, girls. Now, first, I place the watch on this little anvil. Then I take the hammer.
This is going to be wonderful, Mrs. Carstairs. He can do this with my eyes shut.
Please be careful, Mr. McGee. It would be very annoying if you hit your thumb with that hammer.
Now, don't worry, kiddo. Now, watch this.
Oh, dear. Oh,
then, with a simple twist of the wrist, watch me closely, folks. Presto, the watch has disappeared. Time flies, don't it? That's a crack I put in there.
May I suggest that you proceed with your feats of magic without the humorous comment, Mr. McGee?
I second that emotion, too.
Okay. Now, watch this. I load the pistol, fire it into the air,
Oh,
and now... Wait a minute till I look in the book. I forgot what comes next.
the police would be my guess.
I don't mind the loss of the watch so much, my dear, but it had a lock of my husband's late hair in it.
Mrs. Carstairs, you mean your late husband's hair, don't you?
No, he's still here, but his hair is gone.
Hey, kids, I got it. Just feel in your left sleeve there, Carsty, and tell me what you find.
Oh, my watch. Well, that was very skillfully performed, Mr.
Are you sure it
McGee.
isn't damaged, Mrs. Carstairs?
No, it seems to be perfectly all right, Mrs. McGee. Even the lock of hair... Good gracious.
What's the matter?
The hair has turned completely white. Oh. Well, I simply must go tell Mr. Carstairs about this. Good day, Mrs. McGee.
Goodbye, Mrs. Carstairs. My goodness, you certainly had me nervous there for a minute, McGee. That handful of platinum and emeralds is no dime store trinket, you know.
No, it is to old man Carstairs. He's rolling in dough like a baker's elbow.
Well, I must say I'm relieved. I wish you'd stick to simple tricks with cards and coins.
Wait till you see the one I do where I find the dollar bill in the grapefruit. Quite a production. The first thing I do is get the grapefruit.
Hi, Molly. Hello, pal.
Hello, Mr. Wilcox.
Hi, Junior. Take a card.
What?
Take a card. Any card.
Oh, card tricks, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I picked a card, pal. Now what?
What card was it?
5 of spades.
Correct. Now watch me do a trick where I take the...
Hey, wait a minute. Watch me do a trick. You got an egg?
I have some in the kitchen, Mr. Wilcox. Shall I get one?
Well, I might need more than one. Let's all go out in the kitchen.
Something tells me I'm going to regret this, but come on.
I'll get you an egg out of the refrigerator, Mr. Wilcox.
What are you practicing this magic for, pal?
I'm doing a magic act at the Elk Smoker tonight. Founder's Day dinner. Honor of Mort Toops.
You mean to tell me Mort Toops founded the Elks Club?
No, but he hauled in a bushel of clams one day in 1936, and we had a clam bake. We all ate clams till we almost foundered, so we celebrate Founder's Day every year.
Now, here's the egg, Mr. Wilcox.
Thanks. Who's got a quarter?
Here.
Okay. Now then, I take the egg in my left hand, and with a slight movement of...
Oh, dear, and that was my last egg, too.
You're about as graceful as a moose on snowshoes, Junior.
Gee, I'm sorry, Molly. Give me a damp cloth and I'll wipe it right up. Here, may I use this cloth?
Sure, go ahead. Well, I'm surprised to see you can really kneel down like that, Junior. You got such a crease in them pants, I thought they were made of aluminum tweed.
There we are.
Now, let's see the trick, Junior.
All right, come on back in the living room.
Well, go ahead, Mr. Wilcox.
Hey?
Go ahead. You're going to show us some magic.
I did.
You did?
Why, sure. Wasn't it magical the way that egg came off that Johnson glow-coated linoleum? That's just an example of how easily spots, stains, and smudges are removed when you use Johnson's self-polishing glow coat on your linoleum. Isn't my kitchen magic as good as your parlor magic?
You mean you wasted our last egg just for that?
Yes. But you'll admit I showed considerable restraint. I didn't say a word about how glow coat protects and preserves the beauty and color of linoleum, or how it makes it wear 6 to 10 times longer, or how it shines as it dries in 20 minutes or less, and how...
Yeah, but what was the quarter for?
What quarter, Molly?
The quarter you borrowed from me.
Oh, that. That had nothing to do with the trick. I have to take a bus downtown, and I had nothing smaller than a $5 bill. I'll pay you back next week, pal. Thanks a lot. So long, Molly.
You know something, McGee?
What?
I'll bet he dropped that egg on purpose.
No. You think he did? He wouldn't do a thing like that. Now, let me see. I got these.
What on earth are those chains for?
That's part of my act. I padlock myself into them and escape. Later on, I'm going to develop the act so I can be chained up, handcuffed, nailed into a packing box, and dropped into the river.
What?
But that's for the future. Just now, I got to practice the basic escape. Out of into them and out in them.
I know one thing I'd like to see you get out of.
What's that?
Doing that magic act tonight.
Huh?
You're going to lay an egg that'll be the envy of every ostrich in Australia.
Oh, yeah? Well, by George, you just...
Come in. Oh, hello, Dr. Gamble.
Hello, Molly. Afternoon, prune face.
Hi, fever chart. Coming to the Elk Smoker tonight?
I am indeed, if conditions permit.
You know I was putting on a magic act down there tonight, didn't you? The Elk Smoker?
Yes, Mandrake. I heard how you bowled your way onto the bill, And as an amateur magician myself, I'd like to know what tricks you're going to present. The miser's dream, guillotine, the disappearing birdcage, the levitation of Princess Mahula.
Heavenly days, I never heard of any of those.
Me either, Doc.
Naturally, they are the classics of illusion.
Mahula?
Yeah. And I wouldn't expect a tent show Thurston like you to know anything more involved than pulling a bunch of paper flowers out from under your vest.
Mm-hmm.
You're using those chains for an escape trick?
Yep.
Well, you better be sure whoever puts them on knows what he's doing.
That's a very good thought, Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
I'd hate to go through the rest of my married life with a non-skid husband.
Panucci, I've studied this trick and I know what I'm doing. There's nobody in the world that could tie me up in these chains so I couldn't escape in 2 minutes.
Would you care to risk a small wager on that dreamboat?
You're doggone right I would, wise guy. Put your money where your mouth is. And make it easy on yourself.
$2.
2 bits it is.
No.
$2.
Okay, $2.
Just a minute, McGee. Hadn't you better be sure?
Sure, I'm sure, all right. This guy's got more bluff than the Hudson River. Who are you going to get to chain me, smart boy?
Going to do it myself. Sit in that chair.
Okay.
Oh, this I love. Now, let's see. Around and under the... Under
My
the shoulders.
goodness, now. I don't know how anybody could get out of those things, Doctor.
You wait, baby. I'll slip out of these like a butterfly out of a raccoon.
You mean cocoon, dearie.
Oh, no, I don't. A cocoon is a small lake.
That's a lagoon, you illiterate little jackdaw.
I thought a lagoon was a white chicken.
No, that's a leghorn.
Go on, leghorns are a kind of puttees. Everybody knows that.
You're thinking of leggings and hold still.
Well, then what's a raccoon?
It's a small animal like a badger.
Why, certainly. And when I think how I badgered Doc into betting $2 on this thing, I... Oh, you through, Doc?
Yes, I'm through. And so are you for the afternoon.
Can you get loose, dearie?
Can I get loose, she says.
She said that.
Now, you watch this.
Oh, dear.
Well, I've got to be running along, Molly. I'll leave a few aspirin tablets for him. He'll have quite a headache in an hour or so.
Hey, wait a minute, Doc. I want you to see me win that bet.
Well, just call me up when you get free, Merlin. I'll be at my office till 7:30. Good day, Molly.
Goodbye, Doctor. Now, listen, he isn't in any danger, is he?
Only of losing $2, my dear. Goodbye now.
Anything I can do, McGee?
No. I'll be out of these chains in no time at all. Just give me time. Give me time. Just give me time.
The King's Man and Singing Down the Road.
There's nothing like the morning feeling fresh as the dew when you're going where there's taters to behold. The cows are in the meadow and they give me the moos. I go singing down the road. My little dog is tagging right along at my heels. He's so happy that he's hopping like a toad. His little tail is wagging 'cause he knows how I feel as I go singing down the road. The sun is grand, my face is tan, I'm so carefree and gay. And as I hike, I feel just like a school kid for a day. And when the day is over, there's a girl I'm to meet. You see, but that's another episode. My heart and I are stacking up, my dreams kind of neat as I go singing down the road. La 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 la. That sun is grand, my face is tan, and I'm so carefree and gay. And as I hike, I feel just like a school kid for a day. So when the day is over, there's a girl I'm to meet. You see, but that's another episode. My heart and I are stacking up my dreams as I go singing down the road.
Dead rat. Hey, Molly, I give up. I can't get out of these chains. Call Doc.
I've been calling him every 15 minutes for the last 2 hours, dearie. There's no answer.
I sure talked myself into this, didn't I?
Well, what was the trick? How are you supposed to get out of him?
Oh, I had a little key in my mouth. All I had to do was twist around so as I could drop the key in my hand, and boom, out.
Well,
I dropped the key in my hand, okay, but it don't fit the padlock. That dratted magic store must have sold me the wrong lock or something. Oh, God, a doggone.
oh, dear. You know, this could be serious, McGee. I'll ask Beulah if she has any little keys that might fit it.
No, that's too embarrassing.
Oh, Beulah.
No.
Beulah. Somebody bawl for Beulah?
You know, I thought I had some lumber money. Well, for goodness sakes, who do that to Mr. McGee?
Dr. Gamble did, Beulah. Dr. Gamble did it, but...
Dr. Gamble do that? He steal anything? How'd you get loose, ma'am? For goodness sake, he might have killed us all. I never figured him for a man who would do a thing.
Oh. I told him to do it, Beulah.
Yes, sir, you told him to?
Yes, Beulah, you see, it was a trick.
That's a dirty one, if you ask me.
No, look, Beulah, I'm studying magic, see, and this is part of my act.
Oh, you study magic, huh? I never see anybody so wrapped up in this studies. Ain't them chains awful heavy? Why don't you take them off?
Well, he can't get them off, Beulah.
Ever?
Look, Beulah, can you find me a little key someplace around that'll fit this padlock?
Try one of those keys to the padlock on his golf bag, Beulah.
Hey, loan them to Mr. Toops, ma'am.
Oh, my gosh. Well, find something. Do something. These dead-ratted things must weigh 90 pounds.
I think maybe we better...
I'll get it, ma'am. McGee Residence. Who? Mr. McGee? Well, I'm sorry. He's tied up right now. Yes, sir. Who called, please? Post National Bank? Yes, I'll tell him you call Mr. National. Goodbye.
Gee whiz, I gotta get out of these things in time to put on my act at the Elks Club tonight. They start smoking at 8 o'clock.
Well, let's see if we can't find something to pick that lock with. Keep your chain up, McGee. Come on, Beulah.
Okay, ma'am. This here is the first time in my life I regret knowing only respectable people. Your boyfriend would have said a burglar two was coming mighty handy right now.
Doggone it, I wish you two would get going. You stand there gabbing with me, sitting here bound up like 10 years of the National Geographic.
Bound up like 10 years of the National Geographic? I love that man.
I'll bet a cookie Doc Gamble done this deliberate. If I ever lay my dukes on that witch doctor, I'll jam his stethoscope so far down his throat he can hear the clocks in his socks. Double-crossed and underhanded. Come in and bring a hacksaw.
Hi, mister.
Oh, my gosh. Here I sit hoping for a Pinkerton Dick or a Northwest Mounted Cop or the man called X, and what do I get? You.
Oh, boy, are you ever tied up. He said I'd probably find you squirming around like a can of live bait.
Who said that?
Hmm?
I said, who said that?
Who said what?
Who said I'd be squirming around like a can of live bait?
Dr. Gamble, I bet you.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. He said he took your padlock and put his own on you.
That dirty lowdown. He did he?
Hmm?
I says he did he?
Did what?
He substituted padlocks on me. No wonder my key wouldn't work.
He gave me the right key, though, mister, you see. Here it is.
Oh, thank goodness. Hand it here, sis. Come on, sis. Come on. Unlock me.
No.
What?
No. Dr. Gamble said not to unlock you till 8:30.
Oh, he did he? Well, what time is it now?
1:30.
1:30 what?
I don't know. There's only one hand on my Mickey Mouse witch watch. But, Mr. McGee, if I had 50 cents, I could get another hand on it, and then it would be 8:30, and I could unlock your chains, I bet you.
Oh, a bribe, eh? All right, I'll do it. But I can't give you 50 cents till you unloose me.
Okay. There.
Now, thanks, sis. And here's your 50 cents. Now, hand me that phone. Give me the phone. Hello. Operator, give me the Elks Club on, huh? No, Mert, I got no time for that now. Give me the Elks. Hello, Elks Club. This is Fibber McGee speaking. I just wanted to tell you I'll be a little late, but... Huh? What? Doc Gamble has taken over the Magic Act. What? He's on now? Why, that snake in the grass. That lowlife. I'll come down there and tear him limp.
That increase in the gasoline ration that's coming up was good news, wasn't it? Doesn't mean you can go gallivanting around the country yet, but it's a pleasant thing to have a few extra miles a week. Why not celebrate by giving your car a beauty treatment with Johnson's Car New? Then you can really enjoy that extra driving, because it's more fun and more satisfaction to drive a car that shines and sparkles. Now, if cleaning and polishing a car were still a big chore, you might argue the point, but Car New knocks that argument into a cocked hat. It is easy to give your car a showroom shine with Car New. This popular polish does two jobs at once, both cleans and polishes with one application. Car New is a liquid. You apply it with just enough rubbing to loosen the dirt and grime. It dries to a white powder, and when you wipe this powder off, you'll be surprised how beautiful the finish looks. There's only one way to find out about Johnson's Car New, and that's to try it for yourself. Why not do it this week?
Oh, I had a little cat, and I named her Ben-Hur, 'cause I sold all her kittens for $1 per.
Oh, you home, dearie? How's the elk smoker?
Oh, marvelous. And you know what? I had to finish Doc's Magic Act myself.
Why was that?
Well, he was supposed to pop up onto the stage through a trapdoor, see? But some dirty bum had moved a table over it, and he couldn't get out.
Heavenly Daisy might have been smothered.
This is the National Broadcasting Company.
Good night, all.